Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Bracha HaKodash. Double honors to the elder apostles as well as the elder bishops who labored to teach us this truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing this word in truth, sincerity, and indeed. On the Patazah from the great Millstone, Chicago branch, coming at you with another quick, Lord willing, edifying lesson. And this is just a lesson of exhortation, a lesson of inspiration and hope that the Lord got us all the way to the end. I was reading the book of 2 Kings, and this is what inspired this lesson, because in the days to come, it's gonna get ugly. Shit gonna get funky out here, man. And one thing we have to keep at the forefront of our minds is, no matter how wild and how bogus the situation may be that we find ourselves in, as long as we maintain faith that Yahweh Shem Yahushua got us, he ain't gonna leave us out here, just bogus. We gonna be all right, man. All right? We're gonna be all right. He's gonna provide for us. As the scriptures have always said, man. Scriptures say, what is that? Sirach, the 2nd chapter, says, look at the generations of old. Who did the Lord ever forsake? Who put their trust in him? Roughly paraphrasing, So nonetheless, I'm gonna just get this quick account, grab a scripture or two, and wrap it up. This is 2 Kings chapter 4, verse 38. And Elisha came again. Elisha is the protege of the great prophet Elijah, right? It says, and Elisha came again to Gilgal, and there was a dearth in the land. A dearth is a famine, okay? It says, and the sons of the prophets were sitting before him, and he said to his servants, set on the great pot and seethe pottage for the sons of the prophets, right? It says, and one went out into the field to gather herbs and found a wild vine, and gathered thereof wild gourds, his lap full, and came and shred them into the pot of pottage, for they knew them not. So these wild gourds are basically wild cucumbers, all right? It says, so they poured out for the men to eat, and it came to pass as they were eating of the pottage that they cried out and said, O thou man of God, there is death in the pot. Okay, so like I said, these wild cucumbers, they were poisonous. They weren't meant for human consumption. All right, but shit, again, it was a famine in the land, so they had to make do with what they had, the best they could. All right, so and mind you, this is a lot of them. I think it was like 100 of them. Okay, so it was ugly. So they like, oh shit, it's death, man. This is poisonous. We can't eat this, right? Now Satan want to fuck with my phone. Okay. Verse 40. So they poured out for the men to eat. Okay, no, Salakia. Verse 41. But he said, then bring meal. And he cast it into the pot. And he said, pour out for the people that they may eat. And there was no harm in the pot. All right. So Elisha, hey, he put something in there to counteract the poisonous elements of the wild gourds, right? Which is a miracle in itself. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the point. As we continue on, verse 42. And there came a man from Baal Shalisha and brought the man of God bread of the first fruits, 20 loaves of barley, and full ears of corn in the husk thereof. And he said, give unto the people that they may eat. All right. What's going on, bro?
What's up, man?
All right now. So when you read this, right, this man, he brought those first fruits, those offerings. Those things were meant for the priests. But we got to remember, this is the northern kingdom, okay? At that time, all the so-called priests of the northern kingdom, they went after Baal. You know what I mean? They was knee deep in the sins of Jeroboam. So the so-called priests that were set up, this man of God, he knew that those priests weren't worthy of those sacrifices. They weren't worthy of that meat offering, okay? But what? He went to the true man of God and the prophets, all right? And he said he gave this unto them, right? I said, I'm gonna read it again. And there came a man from Baal Shalisha, and brought the man of God bread of the first fruits, 20 loaves of barley, full ears of corn in the husk thereof. And he said, give to the people that they may eat. And his servitor said, what should I set this before 100 men? So it was 100 of them, you know? Hold on, let this go past. You know? So it was 100 men. Now, mind you, that's not a whole lot of food. All right, but nonetheless, they ate. It says, so he set it before them, and they did eat and left thereof according to the word of Yahweh. So that was a miracle in itself that 100 men were able to eat off this blessing, okay? But what that man from, Baal Shalisha, he understood who the true men of the Lord were. He understood who the real priests were at the time when everybody in the northern kingdom was going off, man. Okay? And I said all that to say, as this whole world is entrenched in wickedness, all right, the Lord is going to direct the paths of the righteous that they're going to have, they're going to be provided for, man. All right? They're going to be provided for. Intervention is going to happen to where the men of the Lord are going to eat. The men of the Lord and whoever with them is going to be straight, man. All right? Mind you, this was in a time of a famine. It was ugly. So what you think is coming to America, man? All right? Lands are going to be barren. Shit is going to be desolate. Food is going to be scarce, man. All right? A real famine is coming here, man. Especially in these cities, these big cities. They're just giant food deserts. Shit, even in this neighborhood alone, we got a few like little corner store markets and shit. They ain't got enough food. They probably got a day, maybe 2 days worth of food, maybe. All right. There ain't no big like distribution centers around here. There ain't no big grocery stores around here. I gotta drive, goddamn it, 5-10 minutes to get to the closest Jewel Osco. And even that store don't hold food for that only got about 3 days worth of food there, man. You know what I mean? Besides canned goods and shit, but that shit is gonna get snatched up quick in a time of distress and in a time of uncertainty. People bug out, man. All right? But nonetheless, man, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, he's gonna look out for the true prophets. All right? Provision is gonna be made. And we ain't got shit to worry about. This the book of, I'm just grab some quick basic ones. This the book of Hebrews. Y'all know where I'm going. This the book of Hebrews chapter 6, verse 10. For the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which you have showed toward his name, and that you ministered to the saints and do minister. So that's the message to the yoke fellows, man. All right. Hey, shit just finna get funky out here, man. But the Lord ain't forgetting all them times you put your boots on the ground for the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right. The Lord is a rewarder of good works, man. He's a rewarder to blameless souls, man. All right. He sees everything that's going on. He knows what we're going through, man. But he's not finna leave us down here bogus. Okay. He's not just finna leave us down here fucked up, man. He's going to provide a way for us every time. Every time. And you can put the house on that, man. All right? We just have to endure. The scriptures say he that endured to the end will be saved. It also says in what? Sirach, the 2nd chapter. Matter of fact, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get that. I'm going to grab that. Because this is real, man. The things that's coming to America is real, man. And we have to maintain that faith and that mindset that the Lord got us, man. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 2, Starting at 1, my son, if you come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation, man. All right. So yeah, you know, the condition of the battle is watching the wicked prosper in this wicked ass world. Here it is. We striving to serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. We're actually doing the right thing, and yet we still catching hell, man. Here it is. These niggas wicked as fuck, but they prospering. They get money, you know. They don't have these same troubles, or we perceive that they don't have the same troubles that we do. But the scripture is written, man, as it is written. Roughly paraphrasing. Matter of fact, hold on. I ain't even gonna paraphrase it. Let me go and get it. Man, these Androids be slow as hell, man. You know, you get those free phones and shit from the people that at the phone stand. These phones be slow as hell. Nonetheless, all right. Let me get that. I believe it's one of Paul's letters. Yeah, 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 32. This is why we have to prepare our soul for temptation, man. It says, but when we are judged, we are chastened of the Lord, that we should not be condemned with the world. See that, Craig? So you going through what you're going through, all right? You're going through your ups, your downs, your trials, your tribulations now, you know, in this green tree, while shit is still sweet, or while the world perceives things as sweet. Meanwhile, evils are waxing worse and worse in the earth, man. All right. But see, we getting our chastisement now, that we don't be condemned with the world. That right there is the condition of the battle. So while you going through your troubles, you know what I mean? You got financial troubles, you know what I mean? Car acting up, woman acting up, kids acting up, the job fucking with you, you know what I mean? Your health, your body being compromised, all these things are happening. And meanwhile, you seeing wickedness increase, you seeing ungrateful niggas prosper, you seeing sodomites prosper, you know. You see the Jezebel spirit waxing worse and worse and worse in the earth, and people are just getting more and more prideful than ever. You know, there's no fear of God in the land whatsoever, man. And you seeing all this shit, and here you are doing the right thing and suffering. But hey, that's what we're here to do, man. That's why what? Sirach 2:2. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Okay? Constantly endure. Just like those prophets that we read about in 2 Kings. There was a dearth of famine in the land. They was eating some nasty ass, all right, poisonous cucumber soup. You know what I mean? I know that shit was nasty. But shit, hey, they had to endure. They had to make do with what they had. And what happened? All right. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, he sent somebody. All right, with those oblations, man. You know, with those first fruits. He sent somebody to come feed them. And they ended up eating good. You know, when it was ugly. The days are coming where people are going to eat each other. People are going to eat their children, man. Starvation is going to run rampant throughout America, man. It's going to be a very, very ugly, hideous sight out here, man. But the prophets of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai are going to be sustained. We're going to be maintained and sustained through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai until we get the hell out of here, man. All right? I'm going to end it with the book of Isaiah 65, because we gonna eat, man. To hell with these people, we gonna eat, man. And this is the book of Isaiah 65:12. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. This is all who rebelled, all who talk shit. All right? For all their unbelief, all their incredulity. Hey, then they're going to die in their unbelief. It says, because when I called, you did not answer. When I spake, you did not hear, but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. And how is the Lord calling out? Through the prophets, through his men, getting ready to go out there, Today, Saturday, is men going out there tomorrow. Hey, man, it's proper to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua outside damn near every day of the week in America, man. Nobody has an excuse. Videos are going up every fucking day on YouTube. Nobody has an excuse, man. The Lord is calling. The Lord is stretching his hand out. And all who refuse, they shall bow down to the slaughter. It says, verse 13, therefore thus saith Yahweh power, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed, man. So that's what's coming. So we as the yoke fellows of Yahweh Shai, hey, we gonna be good, man. All right? We just gotta hold on and we just gotta endure. All right? Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is gonna maintain us and he's gonna sustain us. Okay? So it ain't nothing to worry about. We ain't got shit to worry about, man. So hope this was edifying. All praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha Kodash, Shalom, and a Baba Ball.